mentioned your... Well, keep your chip. Paimon believes, and when the going gets tough, the tough get... He said and we won't find out what this journey... I don't... Although, where should we... Oh, you mean the... You're right. After all, yeah. Well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far. The air... Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how... Oh, let's see what she has to say.
May knowledge guide you.
Try something new with the one menu. People must have iron stomachs.
Oh, is there anything I can...
We wanted to ask...
Oh, so that's why you're...
Great! We came to...
But the chance of success is...
Incredible.
It was in leaving Inazuma. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself after I'd escaped their clutches, but to my surprise... that's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale...
What a horrible journey!
Well, because I've...
Kanjo Commission? What's that?
Along with the other 2 commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated... It doesn't feel good to speak. What I mean to say is, unless... You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku Decree, the closed nation policy of Inazuma. And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in it.
They only set that up as a port, but if you really are
the raft idea sounds a little...
That's not what I meant. Voyaging far and wide...
But it's an armed fleet!
That part is up to you. If you're... The Alcor is the...
Then there's no...
I'll keep an eye on you. Come a little closer.
You. Fourth, my blade.
Shake! Drop! Starfall!
Come with me.
A touch of frost. Spirit blade. Attack.
Back off!
One with my blade. Swift and merciful.
Witness the power of Gurwa!
At the ready.
All right, let's go.
A touch of frost. my blade.
Drop!
Eyes on me!
Submit for judgment. One with my blade.
Rain outlines your fate. Body and mind.
A touch of frost. One with my blade. Spirit blade. Attack. A touch of frost. This spells the end of the exorcists.
Tumble apart! Starfall! Drop! Ahoy there, mateys! Time to set sail! What in the world do those symbols really mean?
Who have we got here? Wait. Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great... She's a hard one to please, judging by the clothes...
Hey! The name...
Paimon. What if...
Huh?
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I...
You're not far off. This young man...
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be... Only if the mood takes me, of...
Hey, you don't want to...
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also...
I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folk... There are two important rules. 1, competitors must be renowned fighters. So, you've got nothing to worry... 2, you can't take part if you've got a vision. You must be... And with Liu as savior taking part in the tournament...
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is Get this. It's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact.
Is there really such thing as a master?
When a vision bearer. As for whether the.
Yep. And the way organizing the clap. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on.
Yeah. What?
Inazuma? You?
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma, no sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament.
You just want her to take part in your.
What's wrong with that? The more.
What are we gonna do? Looks like.
Great.
It seems like it will.
Are you here to play with me? Starball!
Fourth, my blade.
Over here!
One with my blade.
Let me amuse myself.
Submit for judgment. Swift and merciful.
Look at me. Just once more.
Time to act.
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Beto said that they had to be renowned fighters. Hello, are...
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have the Clash as a nobody wants.
Yeah.
Me? Only a former. What? You? Not to mention, they tried to sneak past. I planted a left hook. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kicks and. I'm not saying I came up.
But for us, even...
I'll see you in the arena.
Hi there.
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat, but this tournament is
Exactly. With a
This master of yours.
famous. He's the founder of the Ling Shan clan. You probably he's got to be to the Ling Shan clan.
Forced to.
It's a type of breed. For example,
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the...
it sure is.
We're clear...
There's a tuition fee.
Of course. This is a...
But recently, though,
So, if we can get our hands on a Vision too...
well, we have to
Exactly. Folks will come from far and wide.
see you in the.
Hey, youngster. Are you here? If so,
So you're all.
you better believe it. For me, obtaining a vision is the. No. I know how that. I've passed in most people's, a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I've also brought along. Of course, I also put in a few good. Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just...
Chinksa Village arm wrestling
Really
champ. Next,
average.
please. What's your name? Wait, aren't you? Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer? I have to ask. It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuch.
Oh, I trust you are aware that, only the... Really?
Yep, she's still...
My apologies. It's just a format. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah, also...
Whoa.
Might as well declare her.
I wonder if it's too... Okay, right. A great hero, so...
Oh, we're not here...
There's another problem.
Beto must have upped the stakes to.
But why would... I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto and it... Well, no. Anyway, the qualifying round...
Hey, so, even though you don't have a vision, so Paimon think... In any case, looking at the competition... All right,
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready? Good. Then...
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now!
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
what a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
So, what do you...
Impressive.
Well, so come on.
All right. You fought well.
All right then. You know, and since you signed up, we've had many others do the same. For one thing, so...
This is how Captain decides.
All right, I'm gonna... We're finally here, folks. The real
Your opponent has fought. You may well be. Very well.
All right, that's...
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash. I do not doubt your ability.
Relax. My girl's at...
Okay, follow me.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
Windblade!
I'm sweating all over. Congratulations. I was beaten by the
Right! From if you had a fit.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid, but mine, I lost interest eventually. I fought and won.
Huh? You.
No, I didn't. Only in
Wow!
If you have the chance in the future, please.
By the way.
Whether they'll be as tough, so don't.
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round.
Ah, it's you! I myself was eliminated.
Maybe not.
Why, yes. I faltered but given my stature, still, I'm sure.
Hey there!
He tried to use force to his opponent was, why don't you dodge, they ask. Don't even get me I don't dare tell my sorry, I shouldn't be
Oh.
Thanks, I'll...
We still haven't got any useful information yet.
You gave an outstanding I could sense that, but you were quick to adapt and managed to claim victory. In fact,
I guess not using your element.
We wanted to ask
Not exactly. As for the guy, what's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
If that is the case, I haven't
yeah!
It is true that I am I do not mean to given your talent.
Hang on. Don't-
Gathering intelligence. Besides our favorite.
You betcha. Wait a
However, come with me.
Maybe we can go talk to Beto. Surely she's gotta know something. Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing. Come on, let's go sign up.
A touch of frost.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we...
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skill. When I talk about that, since a young age, it is things of...
As crazy as all that...
My humble abilities to think a human could and not to mention your...
Hey, stop evaluating us!
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities? So then, might I be so bold as to inquire...
It's been a long... Honestly, even...
Perhaps such However, of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair... Now then...
One with my blade.
Windblade! Windblade! Ha! Prepare to be blown away! Windblade!
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which he relies entirely on the element of surprise to... In other words, as long as you remain... Please, save your thanks. If the world is a true...
You seem kind.
I desire to know what influence... My apology for allowing me the honor of witnessing your... So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, visions are in the outset, not to mention...
She sounds...
As far as I know, Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within... It goes without saying that the people locked within...
Sounds a lot...
Oh? Have you encountered? With time. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when
Oh, right!
If you have no other matters to attend to, then very well.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making... Everyone, listen up! We've reached the climax of the crux. We've seen many exciting... Now, I'd like to... She strikes...
Wow!
I'm sure But today's... As for our other... Oh, come on. Apologies! Everyone just sit tight. We've got no other choice.
Wait a moment. Captain Beidou, perhaps we should check on the Traveler. Come with us.
Let me see. It's gone all right. The vision is missing.
Huh?
We don't know when it was...
No need to worry. The vision was the...
Well, I'll stay here and try...
If you would, please come with me.
But...
Come with me. I can...
A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see, shortly. The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Swift and merciful. hoarders! They're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
To ashes! Let me weave you a verse. Body and mind. No, my sword! Body and mind.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to...
No boat could ever match the speed of...
The wind... Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate this one...
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be... Additionally, you're chosen... In other words...
You...
But most disappointing, it appears that the
Fine! Fine! I've had my eyes... I'd intended to win the... After watching the semi... Since there was no... I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape. After all I went through to get it? I think not. Really? Fine.
You know, according to the law...
Huh?
Not to mention that it seems that it would be...
Whoa, whoa!
If this is where talking gets me, then forget...
Prepare to be blown away!
I'll have my revenge, eventually.
No! No! Do what you...
Put down the vision.
Huh?
What's wrong? It's up to you.
No!
Huh?
I take no pleasure when people are forced into a corner. That is when their greatest... But unfortunately... Yes. From the moment I've tried many, though few tales. After seeing you come, why don't you give it a... I see. No matter. This was a...
Yeah, what's...
The story begins... He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha,
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then. It's time we returned. Allow me to gather the wind for us.
Huh? Did Beta leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang. It seems that the Crux Captain Beta was muttering something. But still...
The one who stole the... He knew he stood no... In which case...
Huh? So, if that's...
Paimon thought...
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes.
Yes, I believe, but the voyage to Innis... In fact, the...
Hold on a second.
Let us not forget, suffice it to say... In the meantime...
Paimon believes you'll find...
Thank you. One final word...